Yeah, sure. We'll play this. When I say we,
To
I'm
curb
talking
violence
about
in
me and
America's
that mouse in
cities,
my
President
pocket.
Biden is calling for stricter gun control and encouraging cities to hire more police. But
So,
in a new
just
FoxNews.com article,
this is
some
not
political
a.
analysts
This
say,
is what
quote,
happens
Biden's gun
when
and police policies
people
could
take a
threaten
standard
Democrats'
idea,
2022
Lagrangian standard
midterm
model,
prospects.
and
Here
they
today,
turn it
Action
into
Executive Director
everything else.
Jessica
The
Anderson
Constitution
joins
is
us now.
fine.
Jessica,
It
thank you
really
for taking
is.
time on
When you
this
go
Monday
ahead
after the
and
4th of
begin to
July.
explain it
Let's
to
talk
somebody
politics.
using that
Security
roadmap
issues
and have them
usually
rebuild
play
what they
well
thought they knew
in
about that
politics.
against what the
In a
vote is
campaign
for.
coming up here pretty much
And that's
already
about
started,
taxation,
you
about
are seeing
representation, not defund the police.
rhetoric. People like AOC
Remember,
doubling down, saying defund the police
when we
means
start
defund.
from a
But yet
constitution,
some
we're starting
Republicans
from
saying,
a
no, we
map.
need to
I'm starting from
refund
Hancock, I'm
police.
starting from
But
Binghamton,
yet
I'm starting
we
from
can go
Delhi,
on social
I'm
media
starting
now
from
and
the
see
quadrants of
people being
sectors that
attacked
say
in the
either I
streets
had
in
the
New
force,
York and
I don't have
elsewhere.
the force.
How
And what's easy to
significant of an
determine
issue
that?
is this?
Things that we have a common
Safety and
name for.
security is
It's
a
like, you
huge
agree
issue,
that that's a
and
criminal?
it's incredibly
Or that's
important
a
that voters tune into the saga that the
unlawful
left has had around this issue.
arrest? Do you
Recall,
believe that
this
that
time last
is
year,
negligence?
everyone on
Do
the
you
Democrat
believe that that is a
candidate
failing in
ticket
command?
was
Because it starts with those
shouting
incidents.
defund the police,
Those
and
are
actual
springs.
local
Those are
cities did that. Look
aspects
at the
by
$1
the
billion cut in your
value in the
city, New York
constitutional
City.
mathematic.
And
And so
now,
let's
a
go
year
back to the
later, we're
esoterics.
seeing
I'm sure
huge
mathematics has
rise
been
in
around.
crime,
Otherwise,
huge spikes
you
across
don't
the
win the
country, not just
revolution,
in major cities,
right? I
but
mean, that's the
lawlessness
first
in
thing when you
communities
have to
across
look at the
America. And as a
taxation of this.
result,
This comes at a
voters are
cost.
paying attention, and we have a new
And
poll
you'd
out
say,
today
let's add
saying
up all the
64%
value
of
of
voters
whatever
are
we just did
rejecting
here. Are you the
this defund
first
the
to have
police
done
movement.
that?
I think politicians need to pay attention
All right, so
to
a building that is
A national
standing,
report
functioning,
shows that in
is not the
34
problem.
cities,
All
across
right, when you
34
say
cities,
China had a rape ring, I
homicide is
doubt it
up
was XI. When you
24%
say
compared to
that I
last
need
year,
internal affairs
193
because jobs
more
come up,
homicides in
police,
this time compared to last year. So
IRS,
are the
military, and
numbers
you,
really
I mean,
on
your first
the
system is
anti-defund
no.
the police candidates?
I'm not about the training them.
No,
I'm
they're
not going
not.
to
And I think what you're
stand for
seeing
this.
now
This
with
person
even
right here
Biden's
is not a
press
cop, can't be a
secretary
cop,
coming out
can't
and
ever be
saying,
a cop.
wait, Democrats
You'll
were
say
never
things
supportive
like,
of the
well,
defund the
that's what
police
that
movement.
was, and then you go to teach them
Republicans were.
instead
I mean,
of
this is just a
taxation
classic
without
progressive
representation in
liberal
here
flip-flop.
about the
And we'd like to
representation
see
of
if
what
Biden
you
is
guys can
actually
do as a
serious
movement.
about supporting law
What is
enforcement,
the
about
trigger
promoting
point to the
safety and
value
security
of the
in neighborhoods.
information at this
Let's see
point
if
in
he'll
time that
actually
gets somewhere?
sign the
And,
pledge and
well, it
commit
pisses
not
you
to
off
defund the
because
police
out
and
here
to
there is no
instead
value.
restore
You ever
safety and
tried to
restore
figure out the
peace
leveling the
in
curve
our
in New York for
communities.
COVID?
So you raise a good point.
It's
That was our
A,
own White House
COVID is a
reporter
curve.
Peter Ducey, chief White House
COVID, there
correspondent,
would be conquest.
pressing
If in
Psaki
this
on
term
comments
we
made
can
by
agree
senior
by
White House
that standard
advisor
inside
Cedric
here that
Richmond, who
this
asserted
needs to
that it
be
is Republicans
the
that are blamed
idealized
for the
value
rising crime. The
because it
Republicans
works
are
by
funded.
leveling the
Is
curve
this a
and a
sign
bacteria.
that the White
They
House is
are
feeling
congruent
threatened
with
next
each other,
November?
but not in
Very
value.
much so.
And
They
they're
have
congruent
realized
in
that
the
their
fact that we use the
stark
same process to
anti-police
figure it out,
rhetoric
and
is
that's a
actually
constitution.
impacted in policies
I don't
at
agree
the
with what
local
this
level,
is here,
which then
but I'm
have this
totally
huge
for a
spike in
different
crime, and
kind
they're
of
backpedaling. They don't want
defunding
anything
this
to do
for a
with this
Dirac
movement because
equation
they
to
see
put
how
it where it's practical. Here I'm trying the
from
Common
voters
Core.
that they
Here I'm
actually
obviously
need. Look at
working
this
AR
poll. By
670-1 for the
6
grooming
points,
policies,
registered
the
voters say that
modified
Biden is
marshmallow
not
acid
doing enough to
experiment,
support law
because
enforcement.
this will
Those
melt
are
your
real
world. I'm going
voters
to put a
that they're gonna
marshmallow
need for
here.
the midterms,
Sounds like
and they're gonna
defund
need them if they
police
want-
in front
if
of
they
this.
want
Guess
to
what
have a second
happens?
term in the White
There's a
House
tax
in
to that. If you
2024.
can't handle that
Hey, Jessica, just in the last 30
representation,
seconds or so we've got left, is this a
anybody
double-edged sword? Is there,
to the
if
journalistic
White House
integrity
pivots,
of what
is
this
there
does,
a
because
risk
why would you
alienating
say
progressives like AOC and others?
anything else?
Very much so. So I think what you're going to see
Be like
is
the rest
the
of us.
press
There's only so much
secretary
hillside
trying
out
to
there.
play both sides,
Sell
saying
out
that
what you got.
Republicans are actually supporting
Go get a job in a
defund,
gas
they are
station.
not, and at the same
You've obviously
time
had
trying
enough.
to position
This,
Biden
this is where it
administration
gets
to be
into. I
supportive
want you to
of law
think
enforcement
about it.
across
I
the
want you to
country.
really think about
Jessica
where
Anderson,
you guys are
Heritage
moving
Action
and how
Executive
fast that
Director.
tax
Thank you
is
for
going to
taking
come
time
at
today.
you.
Thanks for having me.
Well,